The film begins in 1719 and a girl named Naru is shown living in the high mountains with her tribe and dog. One day she went hunting with her dog because she wants to be a hunter. He finds a deer and points to it, but then the deer runs away because of a loud strange voice. He chases after her but is unable to catch her. Meanwhile, her dog's tail becomes entangled in a trap set by someone unknown. His tail gets injured and Naru puts ointment on it, but then he hears a loud voice from the sky. As he moves up the mountain, he sees the sky and sees an alien spaceship. It was none other than the Predator. Let me tell you that a Predator is one whose body is like humans but whose face is like an alien. He is a hunter, but he hunts every human with weapons, including hunters, because he sees them as a threat. That is why he is against them and they lived on another planet. Well, Naru runs to her brother who is a good hunter and tells him that she saw a huge bird in the sky today. She was actually talking about the Predator spaceship. People do not know about the spaceship at this time, so she thought it was a huge bird. She says this is my chance to catch something big, but her brother says you have to catch something bigger than this. Hunt someone who is your enemy and wants to make you a prey. Naru returns home where her mother is shown who knows medicine very well. She knows how to make medicine from herbs, but she doesn't like to hunt Naru. So he asks her to leave hunting because she is good at many other things besides hunting. So please stop hunting, and he says he is sending Naru to bring an herb that has a flower. A spaceship is shown from which the Predator emerges invisible. When Naru returns with the herb, he notices the hunters who were his brother's companions running around. There was a rush because the lion had captured one of their companions. Naru brother moves to the forest with his companions to find a lion. Meanwhile, Naru comes and asks to join them. They refuse to take her with them. But Naru brother says that if we find our companion alive, it is obvious that he will be injured, so we will need Naru to treat him. She knows medicine very well and also knows a lot about herbs. When they hear this, they prepare to take her with them. Then an ant is shown being eaten by a mouse, the mouse is eaten by a snake, and then the Predator hunts the snake. The Predator was invisible here. On the other hand, their companion was found injured in the forest. Naru treats him and applies salve to his wounds. She also gives him a medicine made from a flower herb that cools the injured boy's body, as he may bleed to death if his body remains warm. They now move away with their injured companion to take to the tribe when night falls. But Naru brother says, I won't go with you. When I find him, I will end the lion. He tells his brother that he will accompany him because the situation is not easy. He rejects her and moves alone. Now Naru was moving with the others and found the dead body of a snake on the way. That was finished by the Predator. She found giant footprints and blood on the trees. This makes Naru suspicious and she feels that there is a huge creature or beast. She leaves to tell her brother about the danger, but finds her companion and brother on the way. She tells them about the giant footprints and her brother says we are close to the lion's den, and we must be careful of our prey. Otherwise, a moment's carelessness can cost us our lives. Naru brother moves near the cave. Naru and her companion stay behind. Suddenly, a lion flies in and attacks her companion, finishing him off. Now his next prey was Naru, but she injured the lion after she heard his voice and attacked her. Then she sees a light in the forest and her attention is diverted. She faints and falls out of a tree because her foot slips. She attacked the lion as she fell and Naru found herself in her house when she woke up. Her brother brought her, and after hunting a lion, she returns to her tribe. He was now appointed as the new chief of the tribe for his bravery. Everyone was happy that the danger was over, but Naru was not happy because she knows that the danger is not over yet. She then tells her brother that she saw a snake in the forest that someone split in two. I also saw a strange light in the forest and I think something is wrong. I think there is a dangerous hunter in the forest and we don't know about him, so we should go back. Her brother ignores her and drives away. The next morning, Naru moves to the forest with his dog. Moving in the distance, he notices the green blood of the Predator on a tree. The Predator, still invisible, is seen hunting the wolf while throwing it a great distance. Naru is hungry, so he hunts a rabbit and then eats it while cooking. For this, the Predator pours acid on the wolf's head, its skin is separated, and then keeps the wolf's head bone as a reward. As he continues, Naru encounters many wild cows that are slaughtered and skinned. He finds a cigarette nearby and it was clear that people had finished them. He goes forward but then falls into the swamp but then throws the axe at the tree. He emerges from the swamp while still holding the axe against the tree. After that, he and the dog reach a stream and there he sees a bear eating an animal. Before the bear could make a catch, the string of her bow breaks because it has barely been drawn. Now she is stuck because the bear sees her and starts chasing her to finish her off. She hides in the woods to escape from the bear, but Naru now finds that she won't. She was ready to die because the bear was about to attack her, but the bear doesn't attack and stops, because the Predator flies in and there is a heavy fight between them. The predator also bleeds green blood during the fight, but in anger, the bear punches and kills it. He now becomes visible as bear blood falls on him, and Naru is horrified to see him. He gets scared and screams and returns to the forest with the water. She finds people from her tribe sent by Naru's brother to find her and then tells everyone about the predator, but no one believes her. Naru gets furious and leaves there. The boy stops her, but she fights him and beats him. They tie up Naru so she won't go back to the forest, and the predator saw it all. Then he approaches them and attacks them because they had weapons in their hands. It did everything through its laser light, and the hunters attacked it while they guessed where it was. In the process, they catch a glimpse of him. It was strange because he was wearing a mask. This mask helped end all of them. Everyone was dying one by one, and the predator gave him a bad death. He got a chance. Naru opens his rope and runs away from there. She comes to a grass field, and there she meets a boy from her tribe. The predator can see people due to the heat emitted by the human body. That's why he sees Nara and the boy hiding in the grass. They run away, but the predator attacks the boy and finishes him off. Naru runs again, but her leg gets caught in a trap. The predator has been following her with the intention of killing her, but when he realizes she is trapped, he escapes without finishing her off. Meanwhile, few hunters arrive who set this trap here, and they are hunting those wild cows. Now they take Nara to their camp while they pass him out, and when he wakes up, he finds her tied up. Here the translator tells Naru that the predator has finished off many of our people and is finding a powerful hunter. If you know anything about the predator, let us know. But Naru refuses, saying, "No, I don't know anything about it." Meanwhile, the tribe leader brings Naru's brother, who they made a slave, and beats him up. They then tie Nara and her brother to a tree so that when the predator comes to attack them, they end it. Then the predator comes forward in his true form. Naru tells his brother that we don't need to worry because the predator doesn't attack like this and finishes people off with weapons. It is its own way. It is against hunters and considers a person a hunter if he has a gun. Her brother asks her to hurt him like she hurt the lion, and the rest will be up to him. He says if it's bleeding, we can kill it. Now the hunters have set a trap with the predator's leg stuck in it. It was bold and strong, so it comes off easily. Enraged, he starts attacking everyone one by one, though many people end up in painful ways. Naru cuts her rope and her brother's rope with the blade, and they are released. Now her brother is moving to bring his horse so they can get away. Naru moves to the camp to fetch her dog, and the predator leaves, throwing the device on the ground and turning it on. As the hunters move near the device, it suddenly opens and 3 flying bombs explode from it. The remaining people also die, and Naru makes it to the camp where he meets several hunters. She finishes them off by attacking them and then approaches her dog and asks him to move to her brother. Meanwhile, the translator arrives, having survived, but the predator severed his leg. He says, "Naru, I will give you my weapon, but in return you have to treat me." Naru heals and gives him a flower herb, and after eating it, his body cools down. But then, the predator flies in, but he didn't see the translator because his body is getting cold. The predator puts his foot on the translator's leg as he leaves, and he starts screaming in pain. The predator discovers him alive, so he doesn't spare him this time and finishes him off. Naru's brother comes and attacks the predator's head, causing his mask to fall off. She emits a laser light that hits the trees and then attacks Naru's brother with her weapons. All of his arrows shoot at the tree that was hit by the laser light. Naru understood how the predator weapon worked after watching. Naru tries to shoot the translator's gun, but it didn't work. The predator disappears and brutally finishes off Naru's brother, but Naru escapes. On the other hand, the girl tells Naru's mother that her son died. Naru moves near a stream and meets a hunter who survived there, and she separates his leg while he passes out. She places the translator's pistol near him, which didn't work, then eats a flower herb and her body cools down. Predator couldn't see Naru when he got there. The hunter wakes up and raises his weapon, but the predator sees him and finishes him off as he attacks him, seeing the gun in the hunter's hand. But then Naru shoots the predator's head from behind. His mask falls again, and she comes to the scene while he takes it and fixes a trap over the mask to capture the predator. She makes it there, but Naru attacks her with an axe, but the predator throws her far away while she escapes. Naru returns again and attacks with a weapon. In return, he also attacks her, and a terrible fight ensues between them. Naru dodges every one of his attacks because she figured out how his laser works. He can only attack where his laser is pointing. This light is a kind of eyes for him to hunt the front person. Naru cleverly brings the predator to where she fixed the trap through his mask. Now when he shoots an arrow, the arrow shoots the predator because of the mask. He died because his own laser light fell on him while standing in front of him. His game is over here, meaning the predator is dead. Naru returns to the tribe with the predator's head and gives the translator's weapon and the predator's head to his father. Thanks to her bravery, Naru became the new chief. This is the final scene of the film recaps. Thanks for watching.